There we go. Hello there, you're listening to Rock Made of Metal on Carolus Radio. Right now we're not in the studio anymore because we're sitting in the G2 bar, and right now I'm with probably kind of one of my favourite bands actually. We're really looking forward to the interview. I'm with Sabaton right now. How are you doing?
I'm fine. I've been looking forward to come here for a long time now, so totally fine. Tonight's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, no problem. I know, well, just for like people who haven't really heard of the band anyway as well too, like how about we start some info, like, you know, who you are, what you're doing, what the band is and whatnot.
Well, I mean, the band has been along for 12 years or something. We started in 99 and basically it took a long time until we started to tour Europe for real. And the first time we came to UK first time we came to Scotland was supporting Dragon Force in 2006, which was absolutely awesome. And we came back with Dragon Force in 2009 again, where we hit Scotland for 3 nights. We've been around. We released like 6 albums, but unfortunately we haven't been over here so much as we wanted to. Now I'm happy that we could get this show here and looking forward to it.
Exactly. I mean, this is a headline tour for you anyway. I mean, you're on tour with Eluveitie as well too. I mean, how's that going?
Eluveitie, first we thought it was a little bit of a strange mix, but it seems to work out fine. They're a folk metal band. I think, I hope they will go down very well here in Scotland because they have some traditional instruments, and some folk music which might work here. I hope so.
Yeah, they've definitely got that vibe, you know. I mean, like, they can definitely tap into the whole, you know, the Scottish thing quite well anyway, so, hey. But yeah, so, like, this is, as you were saying, you've been in Scotland before, like, with Dragon Force and whatnot, but one of the things that people may not realise is that, the band, like, this is the first tour that you've had where it's completely new band members almost, like, only 2 are left, including yourself, so, I mean, like, how is that to kind of go on tour with? Anyway, like, how is it to go on tour with just like completely new band members? How's that looking at?
Well, we changed earlier this year 4 members of the band. It was a decision that a lot of people thought happened overnight, but it was something that's been going on for years. And it's simply like some people cannot be on tour as much as we want to be, and the band needs to be, and some people have other priorities, and that's of course natural. And we changed 4 members, and first we thought about, okay, this might be a little bit weird and it will feel strange. In the first shows we were like, no, it actually works. And the people were reading reviews and watching YouTube videos, and yeah, they're looking forward to seeing new guys. And now there's more energy on the stage than ever, so it's a new fresh start.
Yeah, I mean, it must be good to have guys like, if the people who have been talking over it for years who are kind of maybe getting tired of it a wee bit. I mean, it must be good to kind of have that new kind of energy of people who love to do that. You know, they don't have that worry behind them, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, there is no luggage carried. The new guys, they are just here. They love it. They love every second of it, and everything that is completely new to them. I mean, some of the guys in the old lineup, they were already tired of touring, like. And then when you have something like that and you bring it to the stage that you are already tired of being there, then it's a loss. There's only one way from there. That's down. Yeah. So now we just have a lot of fun. So it's great.
It's way, you know, and I mean, and also the other guys have kind of split off into their own kind of sub band as well too. But the name of it, what was the name of the band again? By the way?
Civil War.
Civil War. So they've kind of got that aspect as well too. So good. Yeah. Oh, very good. The one other thing I kind of want to ask about it though was the album Carolus Rex. If I'm saying that right. Carolus Rex was recorded with the original band members, but the new band members are coming on and playing that sort of stuff along with the older stuff. I mean, how does it feel like that they technically didn't write the stuff, but they're performing it live, if you get me, you know?
Well, I mean, Joachim wrote all the songs. I mean, he did recording. I mean, me and Joachim did most of the album. Because at the end, everybody was so tired, so it was Joachim and me was working around the clock in the studio together with the producer. And so we did a lot, and it's like, and we had actually the new guys came in and they put also some guitar solos. We didn't use them for their album though, so but they were also a little bit there to check out, like, wow. So they knew the songs and could play them before the old guys could, actually. So, and any one of the old guys were not involved anything in the songwriting at all. So, a lot of people thought it will not be the same Sabaton again. But in the end, I mean, Joachim and I wrote 100% of everything, so it won't change anything, just for the good, I guess.
Awesome. It's like new fresh talent anyway, so it's like, wait. But anyway, kind of speaking about the album anyway, how about just some details, just some basic details on that as well too, like for people who don't really know about it, you know?
Well, the album is a concept album about the Swedish Empire, which is basically 100 years, the 17th century, and this is when Sweden was a really powerful country and conquering most of the neighboring countries and a lot of continental Europe. And Sweden was a feared military power or something like that for about 100 years. And this is the most exciting we could find in our history. And something, because a lot of people always asked us, why do we write about all these other countries' history and never about our own history? And now we decide, okay, let's write about our own history for once.
Well, that was kind of something I wanted to talk about as well too. I mean, you had quite a lot of history that you could have chosen on with Sweden, I get that, but mainly, generally, your album's kind of focused on like the World War II kind of era a wee bit, like World Wars and stuff like that. So why was the choice to kind of go back to kind of what's the word I'm looking for? The timeline, I'll say, of kind of the Swedish Empire, of that kind of event, as opposed to doing something World War II?
Well, I mean, basically it was a request from the fans. We usually go a lot from the request from the fans, and they wanted to hear about Sweden. They heard now about all the other countries, so now they ask us a lot, well, can we hear from your country, your stories? And of course Sweden was not involved very much in the World War II or World War I, so we haven't been involved in a lot of military actions for a long time. So if we wanted to find something about Sweden, we had to go back 300 years in time. And that's what we did, and we dug, and it's not so easy to find correct information from these times as it is from, for example, World War II. So we contacted a historian who was a specialist at this, and it worked perfect to work with him.
Fair enough then, absolutely. I mean, I've listened to the lead track anyway, it's an interesting enough thing to listen to as well too, but speaking about that song, since it's like a different concept as well too, it's not like, obviously, like World War II would kind of be more like, I guess more kind of action kind of thing, if you get me, yeah. Well, this one's kind of talking about like the highness and, you know, all that sort of stuff. Would that kind of change the sound a wee bit in terms of like different concept, maybe a wee bit of a different sound, obviously Sabaton sound, but, you know, different kind of concept to it?
Not really. I mean, the sound is basically that was Peter Techter, our producer. It's him who decides how it will be, and we agree totally with his ideas. So he did a fantastic job on the album. Sounds better than anything we have ever done, and it's absolutely great.
And fantastic. Well, to be honest, like, I'm kind of going to wrap it up there anyway. It's like quite a short, concise interview, which is yay. But just before like I wrap this up, I always like to end like a message for the fans kind of idea. So if you go.
Yeah, I want to thank you to all the people who come to the shows with an open mind and not like seeing, like you suck now because you've changed the band members or something like that. It's nice that people show up and have an open mind and see that it actually works, because not everything were better before.